Hey everyone, Tone Geek here, back with one last Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days video. Now in this video, we're just gonna go over some of the, well, bonusy stuff to this game. There isn't really much, there's no after-game stuff or anything, obviously. Well, okay, technically there is after-game stuff, it's called Kingdom Hearts 2. But aside from that, nevertheless, when you beat the game for the first time, you unlock Theater Mode, which allows you to watch all non-in-game cutscenes. Of the opening, Xion, like I said, essentially it's all of the, major cutscenes that aren't from in-game. Including the credits. So there's that. Now, briefly I'm going to go into mission mode and actually go into my other file on here. Just because. Now, throughout the game, every time you gained a rank, you unlocked a character. Now these were pretty much the likes of Xion, Donald, Goofy, and Riku. As you can see, basically Xion has the same stats as Roxas. So, if you wanted to play as a second all-round character, because Roxas was already taken, then obviously Xion would be your pick. Donald, as you would expect, isn't great in everything, but is obviously amazing with magic. If you're a pro magic user, this would probably be the character for you, I would suppose. Donald, of course, has, decent stats all around, except for, of course, magic, and does have some pretty decent defense. And lastly, Riku is, well, again, he's sort of an all-rounder, but obviously there are some slight differences. He has a slightly higher crit bonus, not great magic, and slightly better max HP than Roxas or Xion. But there are two other characters which you can unlock via doing certain things. The first is the King, Mickey. You unlock him from just completing every mission. Now this isn't, it's as simple as that. As soon as the mission gauge has been put to, your default, and I'm wording this all wrong, but nevertheless, just trust me, you do every single mission, okay? Because obviously, throughout the game, there are points in which if you do certain missions that have little keyblade symbols next to them, if you do those exact missions, then you can just press a button that allows you to advance to the next sort of major event and skip some missions. So if you do all those missions, just regularly, you unlock a item which you can buy from the Moogle shop. I'm pretty certain it's free, don't quote me or anything, but there's that. As you can see, the King, kind of a slight opposite to Riku in sense. I mean, slightly lower max HP, medium strength, slightly lower defense, all around good critical percentage and magic, and some good crit bonus. And finally, there is one last character. Apparently. Could be a rumor, I'm not even sure at this point, but I'm pretty certain there is. It's one I haven't unlocked because of the certain reason I believe I've mentioned before, but nevertheless, I'll go over it. That last character is Sora. And obviously it's the KH1 Sora, not KH2 obviously. You unlock Sora from, again, completing every mission, but you 100% them. Now usually in the missions, like I said, there would be a gauge down the bottom. And there would be there would be a little marker along that line. And if you reached that, the mission was done and you could easily RTC. But if you completed the bar fully by doing such stuff like if it was a, for like Hearts mission, if you just went around killing all the Heartless and you filled up the gauge completely, you would therefore 100% of that mission. So if you did that with every single mission, you thereby unlock Sora. Now, of course, you can see why this could be a bit of a problem, especially, well, in my eyes, due to the fact that Sora or just because of that particular mission in hand that I've mentioned, the eliminating 6 giant heartless with the option of Dust Flyer. I already went over this in that video, but just in case, basically, in that mission there's an optional 7th giant heartless you can fight. However, this heartless is extremely powerful, can do a bunch of different sort of, elements to you, weighing you down, blinding you, muting you, whatever. It will pretty much any of its attacks will just one-hit you, in a sense, and you just really need to be prepared. Okay. So if you do miraculously do that, and who knows, maybe one day in the long, long future, you unlock Sora to play. Nevertheless, I guess I'll show off my panels for Riku, or just in general my panels that I have. I have a crap ton. As you can see, I'm level 79 at the moment. There is, like, if I just get one more level up, I can attach it to this level doubler that I have, and that would give me level 81. But nevertheless, there's all that. Actually, better show you here. There you go. I got way over. We're just looking at. Okay, hang on. Change character. No, not shop. Character, I said. Jeez. Okay. Show Roxas, because obviously it makes more sense. Okay, here we go. So, as you can see, level 79, HP 296, abilities 27, blah blah blah. Strength 208. So it's actually kind of, I think it's kind of lower than what I'm actually the Keyblade I was using for the end. I don't think, whatever. Anyway, Magic 203, Defense 130, everything else, blah blah blah. So I have one level 2 fire for some reason, and I have one level 2 fire and 2 level 1 fire. Jeez, that's confusing. And as you can see, of course, I have a crap ton of healing magics because of, obviously, when it came to fighting Dust Flyer, you really need healing magic bad. Anyway, you got Dodge Roll level 2 and Dodge Rush, Block level 2 and Block Bonus, Auto Block, Glide level 2, Rocket Glide, which is a very useful item actually, and I don't know why I never bought one of those. But essentially, okay, whatever. I could have, actually. I don't know what I'm thinking. Anyway, Air Slide level 4, Air Rush, Sliding Dash level 3, Aerial Recovery level 1, Quick Recovery, Aerial Payback, Haste level 1, High Jump level 3, Auto Life level 3, Treasure Magnet level 3, Limit Boost, Scan, Range Extender, Experience Boost level 2, Final Limit, and 80% to Anti-Light, whatever. So yeah, there are, I have quite a few, obviously, more stuff than I did on my other file. Like the one I played the game with, of course. The Keyblade I'm using, which I just accidentally got rid of because, like I keep saying, god damn it. Despite the fact that I've played this game so many times, and what have you, I still have a hard time, apparently, just trying to do the simplest thing. Anyway, the Keyblade I'm using for Roxas on this file is called the Zero Gear. Put that also here. For some whatever reason, decided, yeah, I'm just gonna unquip that for some reason. Let's see. Now that's back to normal. Let's have a look at the shop briefly, because I actually do want to go over the mission points. So you have the Nobody Sigils and the Crown Points, whatever you want to call them. Now I can't show all, like, awards you get for challenge sigils, because obviously I haven't gotten that far. I'm not very good at challenges, as you can see I only have 31 challenge sigils. However, I'll just go over over the ones I can unlock or have. Anyway, if you have 5 challenge sigils, you'll get a slot release. 10 challenge sigils, you get haste, so that's where you get haste from. You'll get the casual gear for 15 challenge sigils. You get free fires for 20, free cures for 25, you get another slot release for 30, and that's as far as I've actually gotten. No. Yeah, obviously. 35, you get free thunder. 40 challenge sigils, you get a wild gear. And at 45, you get 2 fire. Beyond that point, I haven't unlocked anything else, so it's hard to tell. However, with the mission points, As you can clearly see, I have 330. So I pretty much can tell you every single award or reward you will get. And they as follow. 1 mission point, simple as you get a slot release. 2, you get a Valor Gear Plus. For 5, you get 10 Potion, and for 8, you get 10 Ethers. At 10 mission points, you get Life Gear Plus. At 15, you get Blizzard times 3. At 20, you get a slot release. At 25, you get an Aerial times 3. At 30, you get Panacea Bottles times 10. At 35, you get 2 Cure. By 40 mission points, you get 2 Blizzara. And at 45, you get another slot release. At 50, you get 10 High Potions. And at 55, you get 10 High Ethers. At 60, you get the Mystery Gear free. At 65, you get another slot release. At 70, you get Elixir times 10. At 75, you get 5 limit recharges, which I don't think I've ever gone over, but simple as they recharge your limit break back to, or back up 1 notch, as the description says. Anyway, at 80 mission points, you get 3 Aerial. At 85, you get another slot release. At 90 and 100, you get 10 Mega Potions and 10 Mega Ethers, respectively. At 110 mission points, you get the Ultimate Gear. At 120, you get 5 Mega Elixirs, or Mega Elixirs. At 130, you get Aeroga, whatever. At 140, you get a Premium Orb, which is a thing used for synchronizing. At 150, you get Sliding Dash level, or a Sliding Dash level plus. At 160, you get Crimson Blood, which is a ring which gives you 8 strength, 30 defense, and something called Grand Slam. At 170 mission points, you get another power unit. At 180, you get 2 Adamant. At 190, you get a magic unit. At 200, you get a Rune Ring, which gives you plus 20 to magic, plus 10 to defense, second chance, and element cure. Or elemental cure. Actually, not a bad ring, I guess. Anyway, now this is where things start to get slightly more interesting. At 220 mission points, whatever you want to call them, crowns, you get level quadrupler. At 240, you get a guard unit. At 260, you get a level doubler. At 280, you get yet another slot release. And finally, for, cleverly enough, 358 mission points, you get Master's Circle, giving you 30 to defense, risky play, perma-plight, whatever that is, and 100% resistance to all elements. So as you can see, I'm very fond of mission mode, because obviously it's a lot easier to do. I mean, for each mission, you can typically get just 3 missions, and you can obviously grind off of those. So it's not really that hard for me to get the 358 mission points and collect that ring. So there's that. Ah, yes, of course. So yeah, the King's Return, which is what I was talking about, lets you play as the King in mission mode. Aside from that, there was really nothing else I could really go over here. I actually do kind of need to look up how you unlock the Zero Gear, because that is something that's now kind of, I'm like, huh? How did I unlock that then? Unless I actually just simply enough go to my other file and see that it unlocks after you beat the game, which could possibly be. So, just checking. Ah, yes. Okay, so we'll go back to our other account, and then we'll, or other file, sorry, and then see. So of course, you're set back to day 357, just outside, obviously, the tower in which you fight Gion. So, you've now attained Legend rank and a new secret report unlocked. So if we talk to the Moogle... Yep. And you go to buy, you can get another slot release for 10,000 points. You can buy a level quadrupler for 6,000 points. which I obviously mentioned earlier. You can get a bunch of new stuff, actually. Sorry, I should have really gone on its file, I guess. Anyway, yeah, you get the Block Leveler Plus for 6,000 points, the Air Slide Leveler for 6,000 points, the High Jump Leveler Plus for 6,000 points. You can buy another Power Unit, Magic Unit, and Guard Unit, and the Zero Gear for 30,000 points, or 300, 100, no, that doesn't work. Anyway. Yeah, you can buy the Zero Gear, which essentially just doesn't do anything fancy to your Keyblade. It makes it look pretty much like the default one, obviously, but it has a lot of good power to it. And you unlock some new ranks. Princess Crown, which gives you plus 60 HP, plus 30 to defense, Potion Boost level 1, and Experience Boost level 2, which is obviously, I'm pretty sure, the one I used on my other file, or I am using at the moment. Deep Sky, which gives you plus 8 to Magic, plus 30 to defense, Combo Air Slide, an aerial finish, and Critical Sun, which gives you plus 10 to defense, plus 15 to critical percentage, plus 20 to critical bonus, and critical boost. As I'm slurring my words all over. Okay, now, I did mention that in mission mode, you can in fact play as dual-wielding Roxas. And I'm going to show you how to do so. Now, basically, you need, I think it works with really any sort of Keyblade that can hold up to 3 extra link panels, though I could be wrong. Either way, I'm using the Zero Gear because obviously that's the one I use, and obviously it has about 4 extra things. Now, you would need 3 ability units, and you can get those throughout the game, obviously. The first can be purchased at the Moogle shop for 360 heart points once Roxas is promoted to rookie rank. Another one can be obtained as a clear bonus in Mission 15, and another one as a clear bonus in Mission 30. So just to go over, Mission 15 is where you explore Agrabah for the first time round with Zigbar and do some reconnaissance there. And Mission 30 is just simply collecting hearts in Agrabah for Roxas and Gion. Anyway, once that's done, something interesting happens. So, go into our panels, and you might see my finger here because it's kind of the easier thing to do at the moment. But anyway, now you grab one ability unit and you equip it. Thank you. And if you notice, Roxas is now holding Oathkeeper. It's probably hard to see because, like I've mentioned many a times, my camcorder is crap, but nevertheless, he's holding Oathkeeper. Now, if we equip another ability unit, come back out, he is now holding my favorite Keyblade, Oblivion. Again, it's hard to tell, but trust me on this one, he is. And finally, if you attach the last ability unit, you will have dual-wielding Roxas. Now, this is where things can be a little hard to say. However, redoing this mission, there is one thing to note. Oblivion and Oathkeeper aren't killing them in one hit. It's taking quite the time, but yeah. Then you could just think, well, that makes kind of sense. This is mission mode, it's not really story mode or anything. Well, okay, sure. So let's withdraw. And let's try another mission. Say, I'm just trying to think of one off the top of my head that we could easily go to. So, as you can see, it's not doing that much to Darksider either, and Darksider is like pretty much our first major boss. Now, I know what you're thinking again, or not really. I don't know. I suck at words, obviously. But however, here's one thing to note. My character, which as I've stated is level 79, with the regular normal Keyblade, without the ability units attached and just the power units, I could literally kill Darksider in one hit. And I can literally prove that to you right now. But as you can see, it does do a certain amount of damage, obviously. I mean, this is early off in the game, but like I'm saying, as impressive as it is to run around as dual-wielding Roxas, the Keyblades do kind of, they're not as great as you would think. Okay, so back here, and now I'm going to prove just how badass this sword is. We're already done. I'm pretty sure I've managed to hit it in just one swipe before. I honestly do. I honestly am sure I did that. Trust me on this one. I mean, we still beat it in incredible speed. But I could have sworn... Whatever, it doesn't matter. Nevertheless, so if you want to, you know, wield Oblivion, Oathkeeper, or both, then that's how you do it. And that's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, there's nothing really else off the top of my head that I can think that you could, like, anything new in the game. I pretty much showed that all off. So yeah, there you have it. That has been the bonus stuff for Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. So again, thanks for watching. And yeah. I will see you guys next time.